Okay, let's just do this quickly. I'll be talking to you on this issue of judging ourselves in Christendom, and I find it very, very hurting, you know, if this is happening around amongst us. I feel it's a very strong distraction from the pit of hell, and we are not being taking cognizance of them. The Bible talks about us being very, very sensitive. Why should we get ourselves to the point where we begin to take, ourselves to court ourselves, and we begin to focus our strength on the wrong things? That will only breed more of the wrong things from what I've learned in the past. When you now see this happening among revered, men of God who are supposed to concentrate on, the things, the job, the calling that they have upon themselves, um, they are busy answering people who have lost, um, have missed track of where they're going. I feel it's a distraction from the pit of hell, and it's strength sapping. Seriously, those of you who are married will understand that when you are not happy in your relationship, you tend to be strength drained, you know. And scripture on several occasions talks about us not judging ourselves. In a particular case, I think Romans chapter 1 or so, or 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 4, the Bible talks about us not judging ourselves. It says that who has appointed you a judge over the other person is standing or falling before his master. And I tell you, Seth, that we have responsibilities to carry out here, and fortunately, or some occasions, we are answerable to some superiors. We are not supposed to judge ourselves. And I think, like I said earlier on, let's focus our strength on the assignments for which we are here on earth. And I was listening to Apostle Joseph Suleiman in response to some people, critics, people who have made situations, and he made mention of somebody that had been jailed, because of one comment or the other. Well, Apostle John Suleiman is one man of God I respect so much, so though I will limit my comments here, because we are not to engage in any going biblical, as if we are following the master. He did everything possible to avoid, law courts, and that's because it's very, very unfortunate. It would be very unfortunate to have us go sit before unbelievers to now, help us to, judge certain matters, and of course that does not sound very good. So when we now begin to take ourselves to courts, and unbelievers now sit as the judge over us, that makes the whole thing messed up. So we would be looking at this from a very sensitive angle, and that's the point I'm trying to make, that we should desist from this blame game, and it should filter into our relationships and all that. And then let's concentrate our energies on the assignment that we have. I saw a message by DSA Dr. Sunday Adelaja, sending a message to people who are I can't remember now, saying that Apostle Johnson Suleiman is threatening somebody's life. Oh, come on. Why should we be doing all this? Why should we be doing this? I think we should focus more on what we are called to do. Sincerely speaking, I do not know. I feel very bad about, when I hear things like this. We shouldn't be fighting ourselves. A house that is divided against itself will break apart. That's the truth. A house that is divided will break apart, and so we should stop all this. We should stop all this. Anyways, it's a short one. It's a short one, but I think I passed the message. Thank you very much. And then, Olukole Abraham.